Carter family, Carter gang. I'm back in the building, man. Now I'm finna kick off this marathon to 10,000 subscribers. I'm at 6,000 right now. I'm kicking off the marathon to 10,000 subscribers. So if y'all ain't subscribed, hit that sub, man. Have my viewers, y'all jabronis ain't even subscribed. What y'all doing, man? Hit that button. And most definitely hit that like to get your boy video cracking in the algorithm. Now, because I'm on this marathon to 10,000, I'm finna give y'all content all day, every day, till I get to 10,000 subs. Now, my first category that I'm hitting with this content marathon is reaction. We finna react, and I'm gonna give my 2 cents on what's going on in this world around the net, what's going on social media. On this marathon, we finna take a trip around social media and see what's going on from LA to New York, from the Chi to the A. You feel me? And we gonna start this off with Trenches News, Evolving, Durk, OTF, Dede. We finna see what's popping. Let's go.
Oh, it's your boy Trenches News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all love, support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to my channel, make sure you join the membership. Shout out to all my mods. If you ain't follow my mods, you can follow their ads at the end of the video. Remember, if you got anything extra, I said extra, not food, hygiene, clothes, bag it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. I don't care how much money you got or you think you got. Mother Nature could come and destroy everything, and now you homeless. So make sure you get back. With that being said, let's say the kids, the women, the elderly, the neutrons, and the civilians. It's Tuesday, y'all. Make sure you keep your head on the swivel. Remember, CPD can't save you or your local police department. So make sure you know where your kids at and be aware of your surroundings. Hey, if you got kids out here dissing the dead on the internet woofing, hijacking people, make sure you get life insurance on them. So when they get killed, they can be buried properly and you won't have to go fund me. All right, y'all.
Hold on, I know we ain't even got on the topic yet, right? Well, hold on. This nigga Trenches said, get your money together, get your insurance together if you got a young son out there dissing the dead in them streets. Like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, hey, if you got a young nigga out there, he gonna die before you, so get your insurance ready so you can bury this little nigga. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? So it's like, damn, Trenches, like, that's how he feel. You feel me? That's how he feel. Like, and it's crazy because we used to, in a perfect world, ain't no parents gonna bury their kids. So the fact that young black males in the ghetto is expected to be outlived by their mothers, that's just some food for thought. That's crazy. You feel me? I laugh at it, but it ain't funny because he right. I know Money Duke, mom's probably still alive. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to disrespect nobody, but I know FBG Duck mom still alive. Tuka mom still alive. So it is a lot of mothers and fathers that bury their kids in these trenches, man. Let's continue with the video though.
I got 2 stories for y'all. We talking about OTF Dede says, man, real is where, and don't count me out. After the allegations of him paying for the murder and the new superseding indictment. We talking about that, and we talking about Lil Durk.
Hold on. Now we finna get into it. While OTF Dede talking about real is rare, I could decode that for y'all. I mean, since he been locked down, people that he expected to keep it real and be there for them, they done changed up already. I don't even think he been locked down a year yet, right? So I wonder where that coming from. You feel me? I hope he ain't talking about Durk, cause he Durk Cody, and we know Durk is the big fish.
Cousin OTF Chugs, he hit me with the DJU line, man, in a tweet. So I had to just respond to him and just let him know, man, hey, keep it pushing, my boy. Hey, smash that like button so this video can get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook Market, Bayzoo, hook it up and smash that like button. I will be going live after this in an hour for a couple hours, and then I'm off, man. All right, y'all. So first story we talking about is OTF Dede, who is currently locked up for murder for hire or stalking, same thing, with Lil Durk and 4 others. Now, the indictment just got superseded. At first, the indictment was saying that Lil Durk had paid for everything. Now the second superseding indictment is naming the people who paid for it, which is OTF Dede. They saying he paid the people, and they saying that Vonnie paid the people at the hamburger joint. On top of that, no.
That's AKA, we can't prove Durk paid for this. We could prove y'all niggas did. Ain't the feds cold?
Lawyers. We haven't seen Dede or none of them fight for a bail or none of that. I mean,
hold on. Hey, Durk, if that's true, that's a mistake, bro. He your co-D. How he ain't got no lawyers and nobody pushing for his bail too? See, this the thing. If I'm Durk, I'm paying for everybody lawyers. I'm supporting everybody. Not only is that the right thing to do, but I want to know what you saying. So I'm not even going to give you money for a lawyer. I'm going to hire another lawyer and pay that lawyer to be your lawyer and to bring information back to me so I can know if you about to snitch or not. And the whole time, the lawyer that you working with is working for me. So we gonna make sure your snitching don't work right. So either way, Durk need to be getting that boy a lawyer to make him feel more comfortable and make him, maybe that's what he was talking about when he said real ain't rare. This is my first time watching this video. So that's why I paused it. What he mean, real ain't rare. So the fact that he ain't got no lawyer, Durk need to handle that. I know OTF Dede, they feel like he's solid, he a soldier out here. So he need to be rewarded for that, right? And then on top of that, he's solid, he a soldier. So I guess they feel like he ain't gonna snitch. But if you leave him to himself and you're not helping him fight his case, that increases the chances. See, stuff like that, when niggas say real is rare, stuff like that make niggas say F the streets and F the code that come with it. Forget not snitching. Well, I'm a not snitch for the same niggas that left me by myself. I'm gonna stick to the G code for the streets when I was in here in this jail cell facing life. Y'all turned y'all back on me. That makes some niggas be like, F the streets and F this code. I'm telling and going home. And you staying in. So, you gotta feed the wolves. The same reason you gotta feed the wolves so they won't rob you. Ask 03 Greedo. You gotta feed your wolves. And when they back against the wall, you most definitely gotta support them. So let me know in the comments if I'm wrong and Trenchard is wrong. If Durk really got OTF Dede some lawyers. If he ain't got OTF Dede some lawyers, I feel like that's a tactical mistake.
We all know Mustafa the only one who got property, and Mustafa the only one who got record labels that's behind him with a real sack. So OTF Dede, he came to his Instagram and put that real is rare. Don't count me out. So basically he's saying don't count him out is he still got a chance. Now, if Lil Durk, if people were saying that Lil Durk could get out, Dede can get out. Because the text messages, if they nail Lil Durk, then they nail Dede because they text each other. They got texts, they saying in the superseding indictment that they got texts from them. So if Drew Finland can beat Lil Durk, Texas, and all that to don't put nothing in my name and Quando Rondo down here and all that, if he could beat that, then Dede could beat the text. Now, the payment, how would they know that Dede paid these two? Somebody got to be telling them that Dede paid them in order for them to say that Dede was the payee.
Could that be CW4 in this case? Or CW2? Has CW4 and CW2 revealed yet? Have the streets figured that out yet? The streets might could figure out CW2 up in Chicago, but CW4 supposedly from LA. So it might be a little harder for people to figure out. I know people saying Brick Baby, but that's too easy, too obvious, right? It's rare when everybody right. If everybody had to pick, it would be Brick Baby, right? You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see.
He was the one who paid them. But I just thought I'd bring it to y'all that OTF Dede, he responded off his page and said that real is rare and don't count him out. Hey, we ain't count you out, Dede, man. Dede, it sounds like you kind of counted yourself out, man. All y'all, man. When you get that amount of money, and it's to the youth, when you get that amount of money and able to wear a $10,000, $20,000 outfit, man, you ain't in the streets no more, bro. You on a different level. It's levels to this shit, man. On everything. It's real levels to it.
Hey, and that's real talk. See, a lot of rappers feel like if they blow up and become famous and stop acting like a street nigga, they ain't no real nigga. But a real nigga is somebody who put his 100% all into everything, right? So just like when niggas decide to join the gang and start gang banging, everything a nigga did was in furtherance of that. Whole life revolved around that. And if you taking lies getting taken, you 100% committed to this shit. So when that same man grows and matures and take a different path in life and decides to be a rapper, well, if you treat the rapper shit just like you treat the gang shit, then you gonna put your 100% all into being a rapper. Being a rapper is making music, performing your music, and making a profit off your music, and enter the entertainment game, period. It go open up doors for all kind of other shit, producing, movies, etc. So if you 100% in on being a rapper, artist, entertainer, then everything you do in your life is gonna revolve around that. Anything else don't matter. Anything else ain't worth your time because it don't benefit the current mission you on. So anybody who in the streets and you happen to make it out the streets, don't be ashamed to know your new life. Go 100% forward. Just like Nipsey said on that song with Young Thug and Mozzie. You could do whatever you want to do in life, homie. Just make sure you put your heart into it. If you put your heart into something, you go 100% and you ain't gonna do nothing that gonna deviate from that mission. So still being a street nigga, when you in the elevate and you on a different path, that's not being a real nigga. Now you being a fake nigga. Cause you say you a rapper, you an artist, you making this money, but you gang banging. That's fake. That's fake. Right? If you gonna call yourself a rapper and you finna fully indulge in that life. And if you making this much money, you done put a lot of time in it, so you is a rapper. You ain't gonna make little Durk money unless you're really rapping, nigga. And you really putting time in this and you investing in this. So you gotta make this shit worth it. Well, let's keep watching the video, man.
Bro, you can't be $100,000 nigga, man, and still in the same hood hanging around niggas who drinking 211. I mean, I ain't saying nothing bad on my peers, but it's just levels to this shit, man. I mean, some of y'all might understand. Some of y'all might say, you looking down on people. Nah, it ain't that, bro. You will never get nowhere hanging around with somebody who don't want shit. That's all I'm saying, man. But OTF Dede respond.
It ain't looking down on nobody. It's going on your mission in life and doing what you're supposed to do. That's how a lot of friends ain't friends no more. Sometimes people grow apart because the path they choose to go down. So if you go down another path and you telling the nigga, don't be dealing with that street shit and that gang banging shit, that ain't putting the gang members down. That is saying you doing that, you ain't gonna complete this mission you on. It ain't nothing personal for the niggas in the hood. Do whatever make you happy. We only live once. If you want to live and die in the hood and be a hood nigga and be in the trenches, more power to you. If that which truly makes you happy, do that. Right? But if two can't walk in agreement, then they can't walk at all. Right? So you can't walk with the homies in the hood if you ain't living that life no more. You got to get the homies to walk with you, or you got to leave that alone. And you definitely got to get out that environment because it's not conducive to your success on your new walk, nigga. You feel me?
Y'all go on this Instagram and check it out if y'all want to. Other than that, we finna get into the second story. Next story, I'm talking about a guy by the name of OTF Chugs. Is Lil Durk blood cousin, man. Make sure y'all go and follow his channel, man. He actually a dope dude, bro. Like, he take care of his kids. He always fresh. He don't be on all that stupid shit, bro. Like, I shout out to him. But he had put this post on his page, man. And he hit me with what Durk hit DJU off the Conspiracy song. He say that thinking they the topic, they be thinking they you. Trenches news. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's in the thumbnail. I'm finna put it in this thing so y'all can see it for y'allself, man. But I don't know what he was talking about. But I just want to say, brother, I ain't trying to attack you or none of that, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. You young. You still got a chance to run up a bag, bro. I wish I was your age, bro, and committed less shit that I did. Hey, but look at this. Lil Durk, if he would have listened to a person like you, OTF Chug, man, and make sure y'all get this to Chug. If Lil Durk would listen to his cousin, he'll be out, bro, on everything. But, you know, like I told y'all, people don't listen to the people who really got their best advice. And if you do, then you ain't going to be able to hang around them no more. So that's how people be looking at it, like, oh, man, you scared, you nervous. But it ain't that a person scared. It's a person who know that these niggas gonna get your whole enterprise took down. And I think you know that.
That's real. Like, if you on a different walk and a different mission, and you wanna go on your little mission or whatever, right? And you don't wanna go slide, they're gonna look at you as soft. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't on the same BS and you done matured and you trying to run your back up and trying to be something more in life, they ain't gonna look at you like, yeah, that's right, my nigga. My nigga trying to do better. They gonna be like, my nigga ain't my nigga no more. This nigga ain't. That nigga lost his swagger.
Chug, I think you know it ain't the blogger's fault or none of that. I know you might hate that people blog about your cousin, but you gotta think about it. When something break, TMZ report about it all the time. They go on Vlad, his lawyer, go on there talking. You know what a lawyer say. Don't do no talking. Don't tell nobody about your case. Even if Lil Durk approved it as a lawyer, as you $1 billion lawyer, you should never did it, because now you got these people searching and hunting for more shit on him. You know, I just thought I'd bring that out to Chug, you know, OTF Chug, man. I see he be rapping. He sound a little bit like Lil Durk a little bit, you know. He just got to, you know, grow into his style or whatever, man. Then he might perfect it. He just got to perfect it, man. But the truth is, I don't have anything to do with Lil Durk and them. I just report about it. And I'm going to make a profit, of course, you know, because I do spend time making a video. I do spend time on live talking about them. And I do bring awareness to the kids that's thinking about becoming a superstar and getting $40 million. Hey, what not to do? Don't go and spend your money. Don't help out the block, buy no guns and none of that, because you're going to go down for a RICO. And now your kid, you gone from your kids. And you was the bag out for yourself and your family. You got to always think about that, man. But like I said, shout out.
Can't let them trick you out your spot. When you become the breadwinner, you taking care of everybody, your hands got to stay clean. And the soldier's supposed to already know what to do. See, Lil Durk in this situation, he shouldn't even have to line up nothing to call nobody, right? Right? These dudes who did this, first of all, if I'm Lil Durk, I'm getting somebody that's a little closer to me, right? I'm getting somebody that's a little closer that I'm taking care of. And I ain't even getting nobody, right? Because I'm from the hood. And if the homie get dropped, ain't nobody got to tell us to go. We already know. Ain't nobody got to tell you to go get retaliation. So if Vons is really your man, you can go get back. Now, I know this is a interstate beef. Illinois niggas versus Louisiana niggas. And they all got money, so they playing across the map, right? So the regular street nigga can't touch a nigga out of state. But that's why you gotta feed the wolves, the real ones, right? Because if you feeding the wolves and they got their bag right, they don't need to ask Lil Durk for the OTF card for no money. because you already got your boys eating. You already got the wolves eating. So when one of your mans get took out, you ain't got to tell the boys to go slide or provide nothing. Because first of all, ain't nobody bigger than the program. And what I mean by that is all the 600, or whoever love Vaughn, we all members on an equal level when it comes to this. So Durk shouldn't have to tell you to slide for Vaughn. That should be automatic, because that should be in your heart. You should be like, I won't get back for my bro. Not, I'ma get back because Durk dropping the bag. You supposed to do that out your heart. Right? Now, if the hitters, they ain't got the means to track down Quando Rondo and them or whatever, well then that's a mistake in your operation, that the goons and those who close to you and Vaughn, that they ain't got their bag right. That's why you gotta feed the wolves so they can have their bag right. And you ain't gotta leave no paper trail. And we all from the game, and we all know the G code. So if we all know the G code, what's understood ain't gotta be said. Durk should have never had to say, go slide for Vaughn, or don't use the card in my name. Why niggas, if this is true, right? We don't know, Durk probably innocent. But if this is true, why would you send somebody that ain't really your man's? Because if you a millionaire and somebody your man's, they bank account should be sufficient enough to travel across the country and do what they had to do. They should have enough money to book a flight. You hear me? So this situation is completely avoidable if niggas just really just love Vaughn. Because then it will be nothing to talk about. It couldn't be no murder for hire. Because nobody asked nobody to do nothing, because we all knew what we supposed to do. So that would surprise me about this situation in the Chicago dudes, because that's the trenches. They got that gang banging culture just like LA. So this is supposed to be, I would think that Chicago nigga was already brought up like that. Like, ain't nobody got to tell nobody to slide for the homie. We all know to slide.
OTF Chugs, man, make sure y'all go and follow his page. Hey, I appreciate the little bar verse or whatever you did, or whoever said it, you know. I appreciate it, my brother. Hey, last but not least, I think Money Duke, man, case will be a Fed case. I think they're going to pick it up, man, because they came out in the Chicago Sun-Times saying that he was individual B and FBG Duck case, and, you know, another one just came out like at 5:41 about him and him and Youngin. And they was bringing up the federal thing. So was the Fed still watching them? They had them on the list as a high-ranking gang member. That's what the Fed said.
Hold on, man. How is this a Fed case? Why the state can't pick this up? Why Chicago PD? Why this ain't Chicago PD case? State of Illinois. Hey, the feds got a hard on for rappers, bro. Pause. Like, the feds got it out for these rappers, man. Because I don't even see how this is even a Fed case. It was some street shit. Well, the Duke is a street nigga that had a couple rap songs. And I'm pretty sure the niggas who gunned him down are some street niggas. All from the same city. All from the rack. It happened in the rack. So how the fuck is this a Fed case? Now, I know, learning some things from the Young Thug RICO case, right, is that it's something they call state feds, I guess. It's the state feds and the U.S. feds. I guess the state feds can have their own location and be different, and it's the U.S. feds. Whatever it go, all I know is it seems like the feds is trying to have their hand in every rap case. If a rapper do something, involve someone in the rapper, it seems like they want to make it a Fed case. You know they had the hip-hop police for a while now. I guess the hip-hop police wasn't putting enough niggas in jail in the rap game. So it's like the feds then came and said, you know what? We cleaned it up. We cleaned it up. You know what I'm saying? We get you rappers the hell out of here. They got a hard-o for it. Somebody in the FBI office do not like rappers, do not like our culture. And bro, stay in school, y'all. Get an education. You know what I'm saying? Try to own something. Don't listen to your teachers, how they teach you to try to grow. Which one to be? A lawyer, a fireman, the police, a doctor? Nah, if the school system was really teaching y'all right, they'll tell y'all to be a business owner. Cause that's who really got power and run this country and really got financial freedom. See, when you work a 9 to 5, you don't have financial freedom. Cause for one, you can get fired any day for any reason. For two, you live in check to check, even if you make fat checks. Cause you know how people is, the more money people make, the more bills they increase. They gotta get the better car and the bigger and better house. Right? And how the pay wages is set for you can't really save enough to get ahead of life. Every job, 90% of jobs that you could get is set, the pay wages is set to you gotta work till you 65 years old to retire. And then unless you was making $100,000 a year, right? Your retirement only gonna last you like 15 years. So you 65 and live to 90, you might be 90 and broke. And you done work your whole life. So go out, get an education and learn the tools for you to be a business owner. Cause that gonna give you financial freedom. And the more of us that got financial freedom, the more of us can have a seat at that table of politics so we could change our communities. So go to school, be somebody of power, try to earn something, and work too. Work your way, get a good job, stack your chips, be humble, and invest in business. I advise everybody, I don't care what degree you getting, make business your second degree. Prepare yourself with so much education that the only thing can stop you from getting the business loan is this racism. Right? So until then, man, it's Carter Gang TV. And I'm out this thing, man. The marathon go continue. So I guess I ain't out. But sub up. I'm done with this video. Seems like Trench is done too. So I need y'all to sub up. Hit that like, man. Give me an algorithm. This the marathon of 10,000 Carter Gang, and we out this thing.